Okay, good morning, everybody. This is Ganesh. So now we can start our session. In the last class, we are discussing about our syllabus. Actually, we are ending our syllabus now. So today, from today onwards, we will try to practice some system commands. So now what I'm saying is, so better we try to practice the lab experiments. Okay. So I hope my voice is audible to everyone. So my start my session and my screen is also visible to you. I think. Is it right? So I continue my session now. Okay, I will try to send some important questions from each and every unit. So better you try to practice those type of questions. Okay, I hope all of the members able to clear my voice. Is it right? Is it right? So from the first unit, so we were not having the chance to leave any type of the topic. Okay, so why? Because all these topics are easy and all these topics are important in the exam point of view. So especially, so you know about the differences between file system versus DBMS. Okay, if you know this question, we can attempt so database characteristics, database advantages, and database extra features compared with the file system. So these type of topics we are easily answer. And if you know the database architecture, okay, if you know the database architecture, we are able to explain different types of users, what is a query processor, and what is the storage manager, so how we are storing the data. So these type of the things we are able to handle. And another thing here, three-tier architecture. So three-tier architecture are by me the database structure. So that is nothing but a database abstraction. Okay, three levels of abstractions. I'm right. So three levels of abstraction. What are the physical level, logical level, external level? So better you try to remember all these topics with the keywords. Okay. So then only we are able to handle the exam. Okay. If in any type of the way, maybe asking the question paper. So we will be easily answer the questions. Okay, and please try to don't read this is like as a subject. So why? Because so you remember every time. So why? Because so if you know the DBMS concepts, so these are maybe, so these type of memories or maybe these type of topics will be useful to get the good job in the future. Okay. So another thing, what are the topics from the first unit? Remaining topics are types of data models. Okay. So we need not to remember that thing. Why? Because we are having four types of data models. What are the relational data model, ER data model, network data model, and hierarchical data model? So you can explain any one of the two. Relational data model means nothing but a, so whatever it may be the representation of the data that can be represented in the tables. Okay, how we are creating the tables, how we are inserting the tables, how we are modifying the tables. So these type of things are related to the relational data model. And whatever it may be, we know. So those concepts are represented in the concept of diagram, that is nothing but ER diagrams, entity relationship diagrams. Okay. So and another thing, last one topic from the first unit is, so centralized and client server architecture or maybe three-tier architecture. So these are the important questions. So I think only 5 topics only. So file system versus DBMS, and data models, and database structure, and database architecture. So client server and centralized database architecture. So just only 5 topics. If you know the 5 topics from the first unit, you definitely pass in the exam. Okay, no doubt at all. Why? Because so the first unit will be covered, the second unit and third unit also. So in the case of exam point of view, asking at least one question from the second unit, the same thing is related to the first unit also. Am right? In the same way, third unit also. So in the case of fourth unit, so just only try to remember only the first noun form, second noun form, third noun form, boys code noun form. So and fourth noun form, fifth noun form. So examples, definitions. Okay, what is the purpose of normalization? What are the problems if you are allowing that? So in the case of fifth unit, so in the case of fifth unit, so transaction management is one part and indexing techniques is one part. So asking one question from the transaction management and another question from indexing. Okay, maybe some of the members confused only in this unit only. Why? Because here some vast of the topics. Okay. So transaction management, what is the transaction management? What are the properties of transaction? So how we are recover the algorithm? So that's it. So from the transaction management, in the case of indexing techniques, so everything is important. So here we are not considered anyone. B plus trees, file organization, indexing. That's it. Okay. I hope all of the members understood these topics. If you're having any type of the doubts, you can contact me personally also, no problem. And I will try to send the material today. Okay, don't worry about that. So I will try to send the material for the 15 unit. Why? Because I'm already sending the material for the up to 4 units. Okay, I will try to send total material for to this. Okay. Uh, Next, today we try to discussing about the just to try to revise the topics of lab experiments. Okay. Okay. So first one. So creation, altering, dropping tables. So nothing but here we are using DDL and DML commands, right? DDL, DML, DCL, and TCL. So better you try to represent in the same order in the lab and the record also. Okay, when you are attend the college, you can maintain the same type of index. Okay, so creation, altering, dropping. So nothing but CAD. So nothing but DDL commands. Okay, inserting rows. Okay, example using select. So nothing but here we are using some DML commands. Okay, in the case of second one, here we are using so nested queries and nothing correlated queries. Any, all, in, exist, not exist, union, intersect, accept. Okay, some constraints. So all these are related to the nested queries and correlated queries. And the third one is aggregate functions, sum, count, average, minimum, maximum, group by having. Okay, these are the three experiments. And the fourth one is so date functions, and another one is the string functions. Okay, so up to four experiments we will try to discuss. So we will try to complete at least 2. Okay, so remaining 2 we will be complete tomorrow. So after that, so we will go for the PLSQL programs. Okay, so maybe PLSQL programs using a lot of time. So that's why just to try to revise. Okay. If you're having any type of the chance, you can try to some of the memories. Okay, if you're having any type of the chance in your home, you can install this SQL and practice these commands. Okay, otherwise so when you are attending the college, then you practice through the system. Okay, up to attend the college, better you practice from the your notebook, and better you try to uh, practice from your cell. Okay, at least you try to practice, so just to try to observe, so in which type of way it will be normal execution. Okay, so don't worry about that. Even though you are not having any type of the chance, there is no problem. Okay, so I will try to continue the session now. So we will try to practice some commands, SQL commands. Okay, if you're having any type of the doubts, you can contact me personally also, no problem. I'm already giving my number. Okay, but no one is contact me up to now. So I don't know whether you are understanding or not understanding, or listening or not listening. I don't mind about that. So, but if you having any type of the doubt, so don't try to feel about to me. Don't try to feel about to call my number. Okay. Please just wait on a minute. Please just wait. Yeah. Okay. When you type search SQL here, so then you can able to view run SQL command line here. So we also know about this. Okay. I hope all of the members able to see clearly on the screen. So SQL is there. SQL prompt is there. Okay. So here you can try to type connect system/manager. Okay, I hope all of the members having the idea about this. So so today we try to discuss about so DDL and DML commands. Okay, so better we try to go for to the practice. Okay, the SQL practice. Where is this? Yeah, SQL practice. Yeah, how we are creating the table actually. Okay, so here we are discussing about the database languages. Okay, database languages. Okay, here we are mainly consider uh, two we mainly consider two types of commands. So what are they? So one is the DDL commands and another one is the DML commands. We also know about that. Okay, DDL commands and another one is the DML commands. Okay, DML commands and another one DDL commands and another one DML commands. Okay, so now we try to know about the DDL. So what is a DDL actually? So data definition language. Okay, so know about that, just and try to repeat now. Okay, why? Because this is also one of the part in the lab. Okay, so data definition language. So that means it will be giving the definition about the data. So nothing but what type of data, so how many number of attributes are there, what type of data will be accepted. Okay, what is the length of the particular data. So all these things are definition, giving the definition about this. For example, if we are creating the table here, student, so we are creating the student table. So in this student table here we are mention the student number, student name, and student marks also. So maybe, so here we are giving the definition about, so what type of student it is, what is the name of the student, what is the number of the student, what are the marks of students. Then how we are using the commands in the DDL. So which type of commands are here? We are consider three types of commands are there. So what is that? So one is the create. Okay, second one is here we are using alter. Okay, and third one is here we are using drop. And in some type of situations we can consider the fourth one also. So that is nothing but rename. Okay, rename table name. Okay, so rename table name. So not rename, so we can consider truncate. Here you can see it here. Truncate table name. So if we are using the truncate, what happened? So then automatically come nothing but only just table definition is there. So whatever it may be, the rows are in the present in the table, those are disappeared. So those are removed from the table. So just only table definition is available. Okay, so whatever it may be, the available rows are, those are eliminated. So that is the purpose of truncate. So how we are using the create table? What is the purpose of create table actually? I think the name is implies. Am I right? So create table is your create command is used for creating the tables. Am I right? You also know about this. Why? Because the name is implies. Create table is used for, create command is used for creating the tables. Okay. So then how we are using the syntax? Create table. Okay, table name. So in the exam point of view, so in this type of we can elaborate the answer. Okay. So here we are specifying field name. Okay, and data type. So this is the syntax about the create command. So now we try to create the student. Create student. Okay, create student. I think the number of times we are creating the same name. So that's why I'm changing the name. Okay, create STT student table. Okay, here I'm giving the student number and student name. Okay, and here we are giving the data type. So here I'm giving the varchar. So varchar of 20. Okay, we can give any one of the thing here, variable character data type. Okay, and another thing here I'm giving the marks. So for the marks here I'm giving the int. So if I'm closing like this, then the table is created. Okay, just to try to check once. So simply copy this one and go for to the SQL, and here from the top of the left, so if you click with the mouse, okay, then we can able to paste so through editor. Okay, so just now I'm pasting that. So now the table is created. Please wait. Yeah, one of the invalid create command, I think we are using some create create. Is it right? Create table. Okay, we will try to type now. Don't worry about that. So create, okay, table. What's the table name? SGT, and the field names are student number, member, its name. Okay, varchar of 20, and another one is the marks. Okay, marks. Now the table is created. Yeah, table is created. Okay, now without enter any type of the fields, how we can see the table information? Can you say anyone, please? Can you see, can you respond anyone through chat box? How we know the how many number of fields are there? What are the types? So can you say anyone, please? Respond through chat box. I'm giving only 1 minute for you. So here this is not a correct time to giving the time. So just I'm asking. So how to know the table information? So is it possible to display the data from the database? Yeah, some of the members disk table name. What is this disk? Some of the answer is correct. 36. Just you try to think. So almost correct. Yeah, DESC. Yeah, right. Yes. Okay, very good. Thank you. Okay, here if you are typing here, so 36 and 59. Thank you. Okay, so DESC. Okay, DESC table name. If you are giving like this, so here we are able to know the information of the table. Okay, so just to try to see now. Okay, DESC, and what's the table name? STT. If you type like this, so then it will be giving the fields and how much of length is there. So in some type of situations we need to modify the data type also. Then we, first of all we try to check so which type of data type is assigned. Okay, so next, up to now we know about the how we are creating the table. Even though you are not listening about the SQL, so I think you are able to understand if you are hearing this class. So please listen carefully. Okay, next we are using the command is alter. So actual the purpose is alter command. Okay, alter command purpose is nothing but use it to alter the table. Use it to alter the table. So nothing but alter the table means here nothing but adding columns. Okay, adding columns to the existing table, and at the same time removing the columns also. So removing the columns also. Okay, and here, so by using alter command we can rename the column names also. So rename the column names. Okay, and at the same time dropping the columns also. Dropping the columns. Okay, so I will try to explain later. Okay, next one is the drop command. So what is the purpose of drop command? So use it for delete entire database. Delete entire database. Okay, entire database, or dropping entire database. Okay, I hope all of the members able to understood the difference. Okay, yeah. Okay, so now we try to discuss about the DML commands. Okay, up to now we are discussing about DDL commands. Okay, if you want to know, if you want this, so I will try to send this notepad also. Don't worry about that. Okay, I will try to send this notepad if you want the clarification. I will try to send in the group if you want that. So you can use this. Okay. So next one, we are using the DML commands. What is the purpose of DML commands? I think the name is simplest. Here, your data manipulation language. Okay. So in the case of DDL commands, the data is not changed. But in the case of data manipulation language, the data will be changed. I'm right or not? So the name is simplest, data manipulated. Okay. So the existing data will be data manipulation language means nothing but manipulating the data, existing data. Okay. So here, which type of commands are we are used? So one is the update. Okay. And second one is the select. And third one is the insert. And the fourth one is delete. So in the last classes also I'm saying about this, how we are remember all these commands. So in the some point of time, so maybe the interview in some type of interviews, so maybe the examiner or maybe that particular person maybe try to confuse. So delete which type of command, whether it is a DDL or DML. Some of the members confused about that. So don't try to confuse it about that. So in the case of DDL commands, so simply remember CAD. Okay. In the case of DML commands, here you please try to remember USID. I'm already saying about this. So if it is a C, create. Okay. A, alter. D, drop. Okay. Here, update, select, insert, and delete. So maybe some of the member confused about it. So this one, D and D. So if you are observe the DDL command syntax, create table name. Am I right? Alter table name. Drop table name. So nothing but in each and every command, the table keyword is common in the case of DDL. Are you understood this? So if you are observing the DDL commands, in each and every command, table is the keyword. But in the case of data manipulation language, table is not there. Just only we are using table name. Okay, so this is the main difference, and we can easily remember this. Okay, don't try to confused about this. Okay, so now we try to discuss about the which type of commands are we have to consider. So update, select, insert, and delete. Am I right? So now we try to discuss about the, first of all, we try to discuss about insert. So why? Because we are already creating the table. Am I right? So the purpose is inserting the data. Okay, inserting the data or rows, okay, into the table. So when you are not having the chance to elaborate the answer, you can use these type of commands. Okay, so please remember all these commands. Okay, how, what is the syntax for to this? So insert into, okay, insert into table name. What's the table name? STT values. Okay, and here we can easily giving the numbers. For example, 1. Okay, I will try to give my name, so Ganesh. Okay, and another one, mocks, for example 77, or for example 80. Okay, here we need not to give the single quotes. Even though we are giving the single quotes, there is no problem. Okay, if you are not a problem. Okay, that is not a problem. Okay, okay, sorry for the disturbance. Okay, I will try to share my screen. I think you are able to see the screen. Is it right? Yeah. Okay, I'm giving my name, and here I'm not giving the single quotes for the numerical data type. Even though you are under the single quotes, there is no problem actually. Okay, so even though you are entering and enter the single quotes for the numerical data type, there is no problem. But you try to you should be giving the single quotes for the character data type. Remember this. Okay. So just try to copy. In some type of situations these copy, so maybe some of the characters not exactly so here also occurring the problem, am right? So just try to type this one. So insert into, okay, what's the table name? STT, okay, STT values. Okay, here we try to give this one. So in the single quotes one, I'm giving this. Okay, in the single quotes I'm giving my name Ganesh. Okay, and another thing here I'm giving the mocks 77. Okay, so unknown command. Okay, okay, insert into table name. Okay, insert insert. Okay, insert into table name values. Okay, now one row is created. Okay, I hope all of the members able to see clearly. So I will try to enter another one. So some of the members asking how to we are enter number of rows at a time. I'm already saying about that by using ampersand. So but if you are using this version, there is no need to using that. Why? Because simply we can edit like this. So two, okay, for example here I'm changing this one. So this one is Mahesh. Okay, and the names is, for example, Mox is 87, and if you are giving like this, one row is created. So and I will try to give, so I will try to change this. Okay, uh, here for example Suresh. Okay, for example here I am giving Suresh and changing the number 3. Okay, and here we try to giving this one 88. Okay, so now how we are displaying this table? So select star from. So all of the members able to already know about this. Just I'm trying to repeat now. Why? Because we are not directly enter into the PLSQL. Just we are having small break, and this is one of the chance to remember to revise the all these topics. Okay, select star from. So table name. What's the table name? STT. Okay, so up to now we are enter 3 rows. So one Ganesh 77, two Mahesh 87, and three Suresh 88. Okay, in this type of here we are enter the values. Okay, here I am using command is clear screen. Okay, so that means here, okay, actually here we are typing mistakes. So this is the wrong. Okay, so up to now we are using select command, insert command. So now we try to use the update command. Okay, we try to use the update command. How we are using the update now? So update, if you are observing once, so yeah, some of the members, yeah, what's that? Please discuss example and the tables includes the date of birth also, sir. Yeah, now we try to include that. Don't worry about that. Okay, 11. Okay. Yeah, first of all we try to update this one. Okay, then we try to include that. Okay, okay, so first of all, if you are observing this, here, how just to try to display the table now. Select star from, what's the table name? STD. Okay, so we are displaying the table like this. Now we try to insert another row. So some of the member are asking how we are including the date of birth. So all of the members are able to know this. Just to try to practice now. Alter table. Okay, what's the table name? STT. If you are observe one thing, so alter is belongs to the DDL command. So that's where table keyword is there. I'm right. Alter table name, create table name, drop table name. Okay, but update table name is not there. Update table name. Okay, remember this. Alter table name. Okay, what we are adding here, either add or remove. So here we are adding. So what is that? DOB. So what that means? Date of birth. Okay, what is the data type for this date? Okay, so just we are including like this. So then one row is a table is altered. So that is the output. Okay, I will try to type clearly here. So maybe you are not able to see that one. So alter table. Okay, what's the table name? STT. And here we are using add, and that field name is DOB, and the data type is date. Just I'm giving like this. Then the output is table alter. Okay, now how we are inserting this? Okay, how we are updating the table? So just to try to see, so whether the table is updated or not, altered or not. Select. Okay, SELECT, select. If you are typing mistake is there, so then output is not there. So you try to type exactly. Okay, select star from. So what's the table name? STT. So if you observe here, DOB is there, but no value is for the assigned for the DOB. Now we try to update that. Okay, how we are updating the table. Okay, so by using update, I'm right. Update. What's the table name? What is the syntax for this update table name? Okay, what's the table name? STT. So what we are set here? DOB. I'm right. DOB. So DOB equal to, okay, DOB equal to how, what is the date of birth here? I try to give the Pawan Kalyan birthday. So 0209. I don't know the exactly year. Maybe 1977. Okay. Just I try to give like that. I don't know exactly. Okay. Where where student number equal to 1. Okay, I will try to say I will try to give the example for by using ampersand also. Okay, if you are giving like this, then it will be accepted. Is it right or not? So but so 09 is not there. So what is the month name? September. Okay, so just to try to copy like this. Okay, copy, and here so edit, and I will try to paste. So the table is one row is updated. So just to try to see whether the row is updated or not, select star from. Actually here there is no need to type again and again. By using arrows, so we can see the previous commands. If you observe here, 0 to September 77 is there. I'm right or not? Okay, I hope all of the members clear how we are inserting the date. So how we are using, why we are using that date. So if we are observe the date functions, how we are displaying the date, how we are displaying the date, can you see anyone please? How we are displaying the, how we are displaying the date, system date, we are displaying the date. Can you see anyone? What's the command? Which type of query is used? I'm already saying number of times. Yeah, sys date from dual 36. Okay, thank you, 36. Okay, so select sys date. So why I'm saying again, so if you know the system date format, then only you are able to insert the date also. Okay, select sys date from dual. Okay, just here edit and paste. Select sys date from dual. Okay, are you observe this 28th June 21? So nothing but what is the format for to this? 28 is the date, June. So that is the month name. So that means every month name should be giving in the only 3 letters. Okay, and another one 21, that is the year. So this is the date format. So that's why we try to insert the date also when we are giving date of birth or date of join or date of relief. So when we are enter some date, so then you should be using this same format. Okay, I hope all of the members clear, especially 11. Okay, okay, now we will try to insert remaining persons also. Okay, how we are insert the date. So previously we are giving the Pawan Kalyan birthday, so we try to giving the birthday Mahesh Babu. So 09 uh, August AUZ. Okay, maybe I'm giving the 1976. Okay, so where student number equal to 2. Oh, exactly, name is also Mahesh. No problem, happy. Okay, in the same way, so we try to give some other date of birth. I don't know some other heroes date of birth, so that's why I'm enter normal date of birth. Yeah, I know some other hero. So that is 22 August. Okay, so this is Chiranjeev, I think. Okay, student number equal to 3. Okay, okay, now we try to display the total table. Now select star from SCT. Okay, if you observe here, if you are observing here, so we are initially we are creating the 3 fields. Now we are adding some extra field and we are update the fields. All right. Okay, so now how to we are update the field name. Am I right? So for example, So at a time, how many number of, for example, if you want to update some of the, uh, for example, if we are having the 50 rows are there. So each and every time we need not to we are not able to using the uh, arrows. Am I right? So that's why here we are using ampersand. So update. So update. What's the table name? STT. So set. Okay, field name. Here we are giving some field name. Actually set field name equal to ampersand field name. Here what we are set here. So actually, so what we are set DOB. Am I right? So DOB equal to. So our we try to change the name. Okay, S name. We try to change the S name. S name equal to. Okay, here within the single quotes. Here you try to mention ampersand ampersand as name. So that means what it means, what you are giving the value, so that will be considered into that. So what we also know about the purpose of ampersand. So in that address it will be placed. Okay, where another field name. What is the another field name here? S number equal to. Okay, again you try to giving the same ampersand S number. So if you are giving like this, so then it will be asked every time. Okay, so just to try to see now. Okay, here I'm changing the name. Okay, so go for to the top left, edit, and next paste. Okay, so first of all asking enter the value for S name. So what is the value for S name? For example, Pavan. Okay, so what is the number? 1. Yes, 1 row is updated. Again I'm using slash now. What is the purpose of slash? It will be run the previous command. So what is the name? So actually Mahesh is there, there is no need to change. So but in the case of third one, so I will try to change the Chiru. Okay, don't worry about this, just I'm discuss normal in the normal way. Don't be feel personally. Okay, student number is 3. Okay, 1 row is updated. So now we try to display the table now. Select star from. Okay, select star from STT. So if you are not having the chance to observe the class today, so better you watch from the YouTube also. I will try to upload this video after the completion of this class. So I think I'm updating every class. So please try to follow all the classes if you are having any type of the doubts. So up to now I'm saying about saying about that update. Okay, so here if you observe this, so I am saying already about that update command, select command, insert command, but I am not saying the delete command in the same way. So here DDL commands, here I am saying about create command, alter command, but are not using the drop. So how we are using the drop table name? Simple. So there is no need to use this truncate table name. If we are using this, so then all rows are deleted, but the field names are there. Okay, okay. So that's why I'm not using those ones. So but I try to use the delete now. So how we are using the delete? Okay, how we are using the delete? So delete command is used for to delete the some columns from the table. So delete from. So delete from, what's the table name? STT. So where field name equal to. So what's the field name here? For example, here S number equal to 3. Okay, where S number equal to 3. Okay, so before going to this, so just to try to use the commit now. Commit. Okay, so that means what is the meaning of commit? So the changes are saved to the disk. I'm right. So now we try to use this one. Go to edit and paste this. Okay, so 1 row is deleted. So just we try to display this. Select star from. Okay, STT. We are observing this. Only 2 rows are there. But if you are using rollback, we are using rollback. Okay, rollback complete. Now we try to display this one. Select star from. Okay, STT. Are you observe this? So actually I'm deleting that one, but we are able to recollect whatever it may be you are deleting previously. So we can giving the same example for atmosity and durability also. So that is in the 5th unit, but this is the 5th unit. Oh, this is the 1st unit. So we are just I'm using commit and rollback. So actually those are transaction control language. So here in this subject, so one topic is related to the another topic. So that's why you try to observe that connection. Okay, we can try to elaborate the answer according to our requirement. So in some type of situations we don't know the questions exactly. So and maybe so that answer maybe we are not able to attempting that. So better you try to read that question number of times in the exam. Okay, so then you are having some little bit of idea about that. So then you try to elaborating in this manner. So how we are creating, how we are altering, how we are modifying, how we are deleting, how we are adding, how we are retrieving the deleting records. So how it's possible actually. So that is committed to the disk. I'm already saying in the uh, transaction management, once the transaction is committed to the disk, we can able to retrieve any number of times from the disk, right? So this is the best example. So how we are able to view the atomosity. So maybe the question is like this, then you can giving the same example. So the actually in the exam point of view, so maybe the evaluator maybe examine your paper only 2 or 3 minutes. So even though you are right 30 papers and using 3 hours, but your paper is corrected within 3 or 4 minutes. Then how we can impress that person through using these type of queries and some neat diagrams and neat handwriting maintenance. Better you try to improve your handwriting. So at least you try to write. So you can whatever it may be. So but it should be in the English. Okay, please remember this. So you can practice any type of the thing, but you try to practice, you try to improve your handwriting. So number of ways are also there in the YouTube how to improve our writing. So why I'm saying number of times, so if you are improving your handwriting, then you automatically increase your percentage. So here the thing, the main thing is, so content here the presentation is also having the equal importance with the content. So what we are not what we are saying is not but here how we are saying, how we are giving the data, how we are maintaining the data, that is the important. Okay, please remember this. So we will try to practice just only we are I think we are completing only 2 exercises today. So DDL comments and DML comments. In the next class I'm not giving any introduction, directly I'm going to the DCL and TCL comments and nested queries. Okay, and next I will try to discuss about the aggregate function and next string functions and date functions again. So after that we will go for to the PLSQL. So maybe I think Wednesday, so maybe we will start the PLSQL programs on the Wednesday. Okay, so if you're having any type of the doubts, you can ask me personally. Actually now today is not time, today is not having time. So okay, thank you. And remember, please remember one thing, all of the members please join within the time. So every day I'm waiting more than 5 minutes. Okay, please remember this. Okay, don't try to get the late. Okay, thank you Ananda. Okay, have a nice day, take care. Thank you Ananda.